2015. On the face of it, not a classic year for the SRC, with 2 out of the 8 events being cancelled. Dig a little deeper, however, and once again the competition at all levels has been fantastic. 3 crews arrived at what turned out to be the final round, still in with a chance of the title, and no one could predict a winner. Also, many of the classes have once again showcased that you don't need a big car to have big competition. So here it is, 2015 ARR Craib Scottish Rally Championship Roll of Honour. So that's it for 2015. Let's leave the final word to the new champions.
Normally we're at a rally and we know who's won this championship and we're able to say, well done guys, congratulations. This year, sadly, we weren't. Where were you when you found out you'd won the 2015 ARR Craib Scottish Rally Championship?
Well, I was actually at work and I was actually at a job and I was pricing a job for a lady up in St Johnstown or Rye. And you start to get these texts through and, you know, have you heard the news? Has Craib's been cancelled? Do you know what this means? And it's like, well, yes, no. So, I mean, it started from there and then the phone calls start. And I've actually still got them on the phone. It's really nice that, you know, so many text messages, congratulations, and it just rolls on from there. So, I mean, it was quite a unique night. I actually went out on my bike that night. I went cycling, come back from the cycle and then the party rolled on again, ended up in Dalbeattie. Ended up in the pub, fell asleep in somebody's couch. You know, I never got home that night. It was one of the, and then the parties have rolled on since then. So it's been quite good. Had a surprise party. I've been to various people's houses and places, and it's been fantastic to win it.
Paula, welcome. And I was asking Jock, normally, as I say, we would be at a rally when we would be able to congratulate everybody who's been champion or whatever, but obviously this year, unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. But where were you when you found out that you were the 2015 ARR Craib Scottish Rally Championship co-driver?
I was at work, sitting at my desk, and I can't actually remember why I found out, but I think it might have been on Facebook or something like that, and I just looked at it, and my husband was actually doing an interview at the time for a book about TBR. And I just went over to his window and just went like that through it. And he went, so he realised what it was. Yeah, he knew that it was kind of like we were waiting for that announcement, really.
Good. Your season, tell us about your season. How's that gone for you? Obviously well, but let us know about it.
We've had some serious ups and downs, haven't we? We've had some absolutely huge positives, and then we've had some crashing lows. But obviously it's all come good in the end. You know, it's been, I don't think you can really argue with 2 firsts and 4 seconds?
3 seconds.
3 seconds, yeah. So, yeah, you can't.
But we've been on it, you know, and the pace has been really good, and the pace in the Scottish Championship's been really good. And
Yeah.
Fair play to David, you know, David's won most of the other rounds that we haven't won, so you know, his pace has been phenomenal as always. So it's been a good benchmark, and when we get close to him, you know, you're quite happy. I wouldn't say I'm beating him. When we get close to him, we're quite happy. So, you know, hopefully try and put him under a bit of pressure, but put ourselves under a bit of pressure as well. But you know, everybody else is there. The competition's good. Scotland's still good. And, you know, it's just a shame that a few rounds fell over in the end, and that's something we need to look at and make it stronger for next year, hopefully.
Absolutely.